Guys, as we open up this video, this is very important that you read what is on the screen right now. Like, this is a huge deal. And then I'm going to get into Jasmine and show you why I'm confident in Jasmine because it's actually holding a certain level that we need to talk about. But you can see right here on April 3rd, 2025, the S&P 500, which is the top 500 companies of the United States, experienced its biggest one-day loss in value since March 2020. That was COVID. Okay, y'all remember COVID, losing a combined 2.4 trillion in market value, primarily due to fears of global trade war and economic recession triggered by President Trump's tariffs. Guys, look at this chart right now. Look at the QQQ. Complete bloodbath. Okay. But here's the important thing that I want you all to notice right now, the daily RSI. So we're going to study this real quick, and then we're going to look at Jasmine and see how it compares. So I'm going to draw some yellow circles right here so you can start to see what I'm looking at. Okay. You can see I'm going back to April 2024. Let's just go back 1 year and let's look at all the oversold levels. What typically happens? We typically go on a run, Even right here, we typically go on a run and then we crash down. Well, now, guys, the RSI, let me just erase this real quick for you all. Right now, the RSI is the lowest. It's at 24 on a daily time frame. It is the lowest it's ever been since. I need to get rid of my pen. The lowest it's ever been. Now, here's the scary part, guys. The lowest it's ever been since January 2022. In 2022, that was the start of a stock market correction. So my question for you is this where we're at right here? Let me get my pen out again. Are we right here? Because the RSI is again at 24. Okay. And where are we at today? The RSI is at 24. Exact same spot, guys. Are we about to have a bounce? I'll just tell you real quick. This bounce was about 10% in the stock market, in the NASDAQ, the QQQ, which are all the risky tech stocks that we all love to talk about. If this bounces, crypto will go on a massive rally over the next week. I'll just tell you, this was from Monday, or it doesn't even matter the day, January 24th, all the way to February 1st. So literally a week, guys, we had a 10% bounce in the stock market, and then we crashed even more. Is that about to happen right now? Are we about to enter into a massive stock market crash? Or are we kind of in a situation, let's go even further back in time. Maybe we're like right here, because this was at 24 also, but this also, I mean, I'm just looking at this right now. Actually, this doesn't look good either. This was in 2018. We had a bounce. So the RSI hit 24 right here. Over the next week, we had a bounce up 6%, and then we crashed again. Are we about to get these little pumps basically, and then ultimately crash again? Because this was from October 11th, 2018, all the way down to December 2018. So for the next 3 months, we were in a correction, and then we rallied higher. Is that about to happen again right now? Because right now there's a ton of fear out there. I would say it's smart to buy this dip. Just being my own opinion, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But if you're looking at some crazy risky stocks, tech stocks out there, Amazon, Apple, Nvidia, Tesla, Palantir, SoFi, all the stocks we talk about, we're probably going to get a nice rally out of here. But then you want to watch the RSI. We want to get back above 50. I don't think we'll get back above 50. I think we're going to, start to crash down again, because this is looking very similar to 2020 and 2018, just with where the RSI is priced today. If I go further back in time, let's see what else we got here. So we got another one right here. This went all the way down to 19. But see the difference with this, which was in 2015. We recovered and then we made new highs. So it's very tricky with where we're at right now. But the bottom line, after everything that I've said, it's a good idea to buy the dip and hold for at least a week, in my opinion, if you're trying to get a swing trade. So also looking at Jasmy real quick, we could see that Jasmy actually held an important level. This looks like craziness right here. So let's go back down here. So we are creating bullish divergence on a daily time frame. We have very oversold levels right now. So crypto might get a nice rally. It's going to move a lot higher. It's going to move, like, the return on investment is going to be greater in crypto than it will be with the QQQ. But if the QQQ pumps, like I just said, it probably is going to pump this week or the following week. All right. But over the next two weeks, I think we're going to get a relief rally because the RSI that I just explained to you, crypto will pump even more. So you'll probably get a greater return with crypto outside of just the stock market. You can see the white arrows right here. Every time Jasmy is oversold, it's a great idea to start buying it right here. Oversold, positive divergence multiple times, lower lows. Great idea to start buying it. So the last time I bought was 9.4. I shared that with Patreon members, and I also shared it with you guys on my last Jasmy video. It was actually right down here. So I pretty much caught I think it was like 947. So I didn't catch the actual bottom, but pretty close to it, right? So again, I like this setup, the positive divergence. This is horrible. It's teaching us patience. It's so boring. It's like, when is this thing going to pump? But guys, I've been looking at all the cryptos, made a bunch of posts on Patreon this morning. Also, by the way, if you pay for the whole year, you get, I think it's 12 or 20% off right now. And it's going to get freaking crazy. And it's time to lock in, because when this thing pumps, you're going to need to know when to get out. And that's what I'm locking in on. We've been in this for several years now. Okay. I've been on YouTube for 2.5 years now. I've called a lot of great stocks, a lot of great crypto runs, but now is the time to really lock in. And it's going to correlate with the stock market. So we got to be watching the QQQ very closely, what I just showed you. And then that's going to help us understand where these individual cryptos going to go. But for Jasmy right now, I mean, it's looking very good. Okay. With the positive divergence right here, we are making lower lows, but it's pretty much holding a penny, kind of like it's a mental level. Worst case scenario, we could go down to 8.4, 8.3 in my opinion. That'd be another like 15 to 20% drop, which would be horrible. But again, I'm more concerned about what the RSI is doing. And then we want to start to get out once we get up here again. And I'll tell you guys later on later videos, like when to really get out. But I wanted to make this video on a Sunday to let you know that I believe a pump is coming this week and into maybe 1 to 2 weeks. But is it going to do what it's done before the last two times in 2020 and 2015? And then 2018 also, we tended to come down a lot lower. So relief rally, we'll see. It's going to get interesting. Hope you guys have a great day. Do more research, and we'll see you on the next one.